Okay, let me tell you a little bit about our team car. And as everybody knows, we can't talk about cars without having pilot glasses on. Here we go. Our team car in Tour de France is a Peugeot 508 Coca-Cola. That means it's got 250 horsepower instead of 160, I think. Let's go around it. We have a rack here. And again, as everybody knows, the best racks is from Leo, a Belgian guy called Leo, building the best racks in the world. We have placed a spot for 9 bicycles. Unfortunately, Matteo Trentin, he's home, he's off, he crashed very badly, and we only have 8 riders left, so here we go. On the right side of the car, first we have the bike of Marcel Kittel, then Dan Martin. And why they're standing right side, always on the right side and not in the middle or the left, that's because the mechanic in a team car always behind on the right side. So he jumped out very fast of the car, taking the bike off. When something happened, put it on again, the spare bike. So he has to go very, very fast. Imagine Marcel Kittel's bike was in the middle. He had to go around, put it down. It would take him 5 minutes, and he would have lost the sprint already. And that's the same for Dan Martin. His bike is here second, and they have to go very, very fast. Mechanic end on the right side always. The co-pilot Tour de France is Tom Stills, sitting in the front. We get back to the front later. He got all the gear.
So very important will be the 5 kilometer mark.
It's like a cockpit in a B-52. Something important on a team car is all antennas. As more, as better, like Tom Stills says. So we have one here, that's for the riders. That's for the riders, so we can hear them when he talks to them. On the other side, Radio Tour from the first commissar. We always have contact. We hear about the seconds, the minutes, the breakaway, how many riders in the breakaway. So antennas is very important. Behind, follow, we have a big bad boy antenna here and another antenna here. I'm not really too sure about what we use it for. I think that's maybe for Netflix, and that could be for Studio Brussels, so we have a little bit of radio. Better ask Tom about that, I don't have a bloody clue about it. Getting into the spaceship is like a B-52 bomber. That's here Tom Stills sitting, whole Tour de France.
Hey!
Vive la France! Alle dagen.
Iedereen is zot van Brian. Hè?
Niet te geloven, hè? Most of the time, he's laying down sleeping. Then I have to wake him up to follow the race. So here we have the radios. And it's not always for Studio Brussels. We actually follow a little bit also. We hear the riders on that one, Radio 2 on the other one, and we have one here also. So that actually loudspeakers. We open here where we normally have maps and cigarettes and chips. Radios, nothing on yet. Just a little bit of noise. So here we have internal channel number 5. So behind we can hear Bramati. He's talking non-stop. So normally we shut it off. On the top we got connection to the commissar cars in the front, and we got all the bulletins about the race, the breakaways and so on. Little bad boy here, that's for the riders. Channel 11 analog, so we have 2 microphones Tom is sitting with. One he's speaking with the riders, giving instructions to the riders. Another one he asked Bramati to shut up because he's talking too much. So 2 microphones. Oh, not very useful. Let's go to the left side. This is my spot in the tour, maybe the most important spot in the whole Tour de France, if you ask me. So Tom Stills, he followed the course, the race, non-stop on an iPad, and he can tell the riders every little corner coming, every little climb coming. He's telling 250 meters, 90 degrees turn to the right, small climb coming, 750 meters, 3.4 in average. That's how it's going the whole day from kilometer 0. We got the remote control for the television. It doesn't work too often, but that's up to Tom also to follow on the television if possible. On the door here, we got all the gels. When riders coming down, we take the window down, give them gels, whatever they're asking for. They always choose between gels and bars, always in the door. Probably the second most important space in the car is the mechanic. We get behind him. On the left, nobody. We got some wheels, never guest behind on the left, behind the driver. Every car have a number behind. Red, number 5, mean we are car number 5 in the convoy. Red is this is the second car of Bramati. The first car always have a black number, the second red. So we are number 5 in the convoy. That means our team have the 5th best place rider in the GC. The yellow jersey, number 1. The last team in the GC got car number 21. 702 is our number in Tour de France, so we make sort of mistake or whatsoever, ASO can call car number 702 to the commissary and we're moving up. That's the mechanic spot here. And as always, the mechanic normally he wants the front seat to be far as possible to the front. So always move it to the front so we have some leg space. And sometimes you have some small problems. When Tom Steele's getting in, he always takes it to the back. And then he get out, then the mechanic move forward again. And I tell you, they have some fun during the day. It can be some very long days. But very lucky, our mechanic, he's a small guy. His name is Nicolas Koseman. And it's like that, so we don't need so much leg space. So here he's sitting the whole day, the mechanic. He even have a small television. A good mechanic, he follow all the numbers. When they say breakaway, they go very fast. Number 37, 42, 66, 87, 187, and they only speak French. So the most mechanic speak perfectly French and got all the numbers. They're sitting, they got their pens. They have a notebook. And they're sitting, writing really fast the numbers, and they tell it to the sports directors. Of course, to remember, he got inside a small note. We have it in the front also. So when his situation is getting critical, SOS, then he can remember Dan's bike, Marcel's, Stibar in the middle, Saba, Julian, Brambilla, Gilbert. So he just look at the paper here, so he reminded where the bike is standing, so he can take it fast. Look what I found. Now we know why he's getting so fat, that little piggy. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed our little team car presentation, our Peugeot. And now I can relax, take off my sunglasses again.